ladies and gentlemen. My name is Fabiano Deco, an Ambazonian and human rights activist and a self-defense advocate. Welcome to our reality talk show. On today's edition of the program, we'll be looking at events in La République du Cameroon. There's one question which I would like to ask you, and after a cross-examination, I think you will get the answer to that question. Can justice really come from La République du Cameroon? Do you think that La République du Cameroon can actually administer or practice justice? Can their legal system, can their judicial system be considered a just one? I don't want us to dive into Ambazonia. No. Let us look at events that have happened in La République du Cameroon from January to February this period, 1 month and 2 weeks. After the assassination of Amplitude FM journalist Martinez Zogo, we've seen the reaction of the international community, the reaction of Reporters Sans Frontières, we've seen the reaction of Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch, ICJ, and all organizations, and condemning the barbaric act. And with a detailed report, it was stated clearly that it was a state crime, Now, do you think justice can come from La République du Cameroon? We've seen the arrest of some officials whom they call suspect in this case, in this matter. I still ask you, do you think La République du Cameroon can actually practice justice? Ladies and gentlemen, in the midst of these events, Martinez Zogo, I don't want you to look at Wazizi of Ambazonia. No. Of course, Wazizi was a journalist. May he so rest in peace. We already know that one. I just want us to focus on La République du Cameroon. I want you to understand that it is a cabal fighting another cabal. Yes, you got me right. What is happening in La République du Cameroon is a cabal, the cabal of Ferdinand Gongo, fighting the cabal of Laurent Esso. These are people who are like demigods. They are the alpha and the omega in La République du Cameroon. And you wonder why a justice minister gives an order, gives a confirmation for an individual to be assassinated. Maxime Eko is the Director General of DGRE, which is called Délégation Générale à la Recherche Extérieure in La République du Cameroon. This is of course the highest torture chamber in La République du Cameroon. If you want to know any place where people get assassinated and you can make 100 years, nobody will know. Eko is the director of that particular concentrated death camp. It is beside Enam, if you know Enam very well, in La République du Cameroon. Now, after the assassination of Martinez Zogo, you've seen the assassination of another journalist, who is, of course, Jean-Jacques Ola Bébé. He's, of course, a reverend father of the Cameroon Orthodox Church. He was assassinated on the 3rd of February. Nobody is talking about that. Nobody has time for that. All eyes, Martinez Zogo. That's not all. Foot Sojan is another retired court clerk from the Douala Court of First Instance. He was assassinated on the 8th of February, 2023, this year. Nobody's talking about that. Not even the Human Rights Watch, no international organization, nobody. I want you to understand the system in place. I want you to understand what is happening in La République du Cameroon. And I'll ask you this question once more. Do you think La République du Cameroon can actually practice justice? Do you think their judicial system can practice justice? From the report of Reporters Sans Frontières, Reporters Without Borders, they said Laurent Esso gave the confirmation after the call of Amugu Belinga for Martinez Zogo to be executed. That is, of course, a justice minister, somebody who is the caretaker, keeper of the seal in a country, commits murder. How do you want to bring justice to the system? When the head is bad, the whole body is bad. Now, it will beat your imagination. It is, like I said, it is the clash of a cabal versus another cabal. Laurent Esso cabal, that consists of René Sati, consists of Amugu Belinga, who is the Sodo head, and all other ministers, and also the Laurent Esso, the Ngongo cabal, I beg your pardon, the Ngongo cabal. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not just a case that you think would die a natural death. Why you ask yourself this question? Why all eyes on Martinez Zogo case? Is he the only journalist that has been assassinated in La République du Cameroon? Oh, somebody is asking, what happened to the priest who was assassinated in Bafia? There was a famous quote, "Je suis dans l'eau." What happened to him? Of course, those are some of the actions, those are some of the deeds of Maxime Eko, who is in charge of Délégation Générale à la Recherche Extérieure in La République du Cameroun. I can assure you that. These are the same people whom they claim they are in detention. I will tell you two things that are going on in La République du Cameroun as far as Martinez Zogo case is concerned. But the first issue I want us to establish here is the fact that it is a cabal fighting another cabal. You know, when there is an opportunity for one cabal to show its strength, it pops up and does the job. That is exactly what Laurent Esso, Ngongo, the Ngongo's camp is doing to the Laurent Esso camp. That is what is happening in La République du Cameroon, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you quite remember that there was a so-called COVID-19 funds. Can you remember the COVID-19 funds in La République du Cameroon? Where there were some claims that these funds were embezzled, and the person in charge was Ferdinand Ngongo. Of course, the person who was supposed to persecute Ferdinand Ngongo was Laurent Esso. You know that. And things went like that. We don't want to dive into that, but I want you to understand what is happening in La République du Cameroon. It's a one camp fighting the other camp. Two things will happen to the Martinez Zogo case. One, either Amugu Belinga and Maxime Eko, they have been kept there for safety. I mean safety, you know. When it's just like when a security officer, a police, a gendarme, maybe GSOB or whatever, an army, a soldier in La République du Cameroon, when he takes out his pistol and shoots a civilian and kills a civilian, for his own safety, they will tell you that he has been put in detention. After some time, he's being released. Yeah, that is what happens in La République du Cameroon. So, Amugu Belinga, Maxime Eko, who are of the other camp, they are being kept. Either they're being kept there, right? Without any persecution later. Don't forget that we have, as far as the case is concerned, they say they have not established the judge. The examining judge at the Tribunal Militaire in Yaoundé says they have not been able to establish any tangible reasons, and they need to do another investigation, you know. So you see the gimmicks they are playing. Either Amogo Belinga and group, they will be kept there for some time, and later on, you hear that they have been released. Or the Ngongo Kam will insist on fighting the case and to finally bury and care less about the consequences of getting the Laurent Isso Kam and the Amogo Belinga Kam down the drain. And you know what? Laurent Isso is not alone. He has other cabal, other clique members beside him. Now, I ask you this question. Do you think La République du Cameroon justice system, judicial system, do you think justice can come from there? The international community knows this. Yes, they know it. I don't want to talk about Ambazonia, because if I talk about Ambazonia, it will be, maybe I'm trying to compare, we just know, people will conclude, no. But I paint you a picture of what is happening in La République du Cameroon. It's drama. It's drama. One camp fighting the other camp. That is exactly what is happening. And that is why the people of Southern Cameroon's Ambazonia have been fighting for their independence. When their forefathers went into a gentlemanly agreement, in what is called two countries coming together with equal status to protect their sovereignty in a federation on the 11th of February 1961 in a plebiscite organized by the United Nations. At the end of the day, it became something else. And what do we have today? Today, the equal status has been changed, transformed to a special status. Injustice everywhere in La République du Cameroon. They have never practiced justice before. Nothing. If you are expecting justice in La République du Cameroon, you need to live you are living in another world. My name is Fabiano Deco, an Ambazonian and human rights activist, a self-defense advocate. You can find us on Facebook, watch YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter for more exciting videos. Thank you very much, and thank you for watching.